No, wait a second. This is not financial advice. This is me sharing the information that I've gotten from my financial analyst, which I believe is probably one of the best financial analysts in the world. And she gives me reports on the stocks that I ask her to look at on my behalf and then I give her the parameters that I want them to meet, and I'll go over them. But here's one on Snowflake. This is on Confluent. This one is on Marvel Technology, Credo. I've got Tesla in here. I've got Broadcom. I got Nebus Group. There's the Tesla one. This one's about, what is it? Tesla is 20 pages long, goes into every detail of every element of Tesla's business and analyzes it, and then projects into the future what the price is going to be on January the 1st of 20. And then I also do some on the other 30 stocks that are on my watch list. Now, all of these stocks are in the AI, semiconductor, data center, hardware and software, those things that are involved in AI. And in order to make my list, I tell her they have to be growth companies, and they have to be taking advantage of this growth opportunity, and they have to show in the past 3 years and project in the future 3 years a growth in revenue of 20% per year. That is 3 consecutive past years of 20% growth in revenue, as well as the Wall Street projecting 3 more years of 20% growth in revenue, as well as the same growth in earnings per share, the past and the future. That qualifies them for the 40% rule. If they don't qualify for the 40% rule, in my world, they are not a growth stock, and I only want growth stocks. Then what I want to see is strong profit margins within line with their peers, and see those profit margins growing year by year so that they're showing that they're getting more efficient at what they're doing. I want them to have a $500 million market cap. That's something I've just initiated this week. I want a 3-year stock price projection by Wall Street, and then justified by the analysis in excess of 100%. That will give me something in the neighborhood of a 33% per year return, but a cumulative return over the next 3 years of over 100%. If they make that, they get a score of 75 or above. If they miss that, they get a score somewhere below 75, and then I have to make a decision on it. So I'm able to do this, and then I had the brilliant idea, why don't I expand this beyond AI, semiconductors, data centers, hardware, and software, and give her the freedom to analyze any and all stocks to do that. And she said, you can't afford that. So I said, okay, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to speak to my tribe members, and I'm going to say, okay, you do some research, and you come up with some stocks that you believe will meet our criteria and qualify for making it to the bus portfolio. That's what the 30 stocks are that I'm following on my watch list. But what I'm going to be asking, starting in May, is those members of the tribe you go find a stock that you want my analyst, Samantha, to do an analysis on. I'll pay for it. She'll then email that analysis to both you and me, and I will then review it. And if it meets our criteria of 20 and 20 and growth in profit margins against its peers, a $500 million market cap, and 3-year price projections growing in excess of 100%. If it makes that, it will make it back to the watch list, and then the other members of the tribe will vote. And if 50% or more vote that it should go to the bus portfolio, I will then take a position in it, and we will actively track it on our portfolio. Our objective is to achieve in excess totally on the portfolio of more than 100% between now and January the 1st of 2028. And what I'm committed to do is I'm paying for the analysis. Now, why am I so confident of this analyst, Samantha, that I'm working with? Because she knows all the knowledge in the world about every stock that I put in front of her. Now, how is that possible? She's an AI bot. I have bought an AI bot that is an expert in finance. I'm paying her to go in, do the analysis, give me an 18 to 20 page report. The report she sends you isn't going to be an 8. I'm going to bring that down to about a 6 page. If then it qualifies, then we'll do the deep dive analysis. We'll also do the podcast so that you not only can read it, you can listen to an analysis, and then we'll do the briefing, and then that will appear on my tell sheet. So who is this available to? It's available to you if you're one of the first 5,000 that gets on the bus. I'll tell you right now that there's about 1,000 seats already filled. But if you want to be a part of this, and why am I limiting to 5,000? Because the reality is that means I and my staff are going to be reviewing 5,000 analyses per month. We are not capable of going beyond. I've actually broken it down. How long will it take us and how many can we do per day, and can we keep up with it? And I'm going to hire enough people to take care of 5,000. Once we get it up and running, we will then reevaluate if we can take it beyond 5,000. But if you want to have available the information that tells you buy these stocks today, because Iris Energy is projected based on their current financial health, their current financial structure, and their projected growth in earnings and revenues is going to give you a 265% rate return from the price it is today to the price it's going to be on January the 1st of 2028. And Confluent will give you 148. Applied Digital will give you 219. ACLS will give you 351. And Marvel will give you 188. And there's another, what did I say? That's 5 from, there's another 27 of them on this sheet right here that you can look at. And right now you can come to our website, sign up for the Gold platform. You'll get 14-day free trial, and then from that point on, we'll charge you $29.95 a month for this level of information. I would challenge you, go get a hold of Solomon. He's the CEO of Goldman Sachs, and ask him, what would he charge you to give you access to all their research, plus give you the opportunity once a month to ask for research on a specific stock, plus have access to all the other research that they are doing as a corporation. Ask him if he'll do it for you for $30 a month. If he does, you call me. Call me immediately, because I want in on your program. Or I'm calling you right now and inviting you to get in on my program. I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. I once ran the largest financial planning franchise within the Ameriprise system. All I was doing was gathering money. I wasn't analyzing stocks. I was putting people in mutual funds and ETFs and saying, diversify. Why the hell should you diversify if I can give you 5 stocks that are going to give you in excess of 148% return over the next 3 years? Do the math. That means you're getting above 33% per year growth on your assets. If you can't make a fortune on that, I don't know how you're going to do it. Maybe you need to buy some Pappy Van Winkle. All right, we'll talk more about both of these things in the future.